I've never been there before, like most of the leaders that we have never seen this country before, and it was, let's say, a culture shock. But nevertheless, the people there are fantastic. The One Life family are amazing. This was Mongolia's first ever Dilshaker Expo, organised by around about 10 to 15 members. So not a real big team of organisers, but they really, really put on an amazing show. They organised, firstly, a great venue. It held over 1,000 people, and it was just absolutely mind-blowing. When you walked in, it was not just, oh yeah, this is going to be another mastermind. This was, wow, check this out. And the stage was just absolutely set up and amazing. It was very, very well organized in that regard. The ticketing, people coming in, the elevators, the way that people were directed. The only thing, the only negative that I could even spot was there probably just wasn't enough signage in that regard. However, they got around that with young ladies that were directing people and security as well. So that was fantastically organised. As I said, in the mastermind, we had over 1,100 people attend this mastermind, and we had speakers from Russia, Italy, Vietnam, Australia, and Mongolia. It was kind of incredible because we're used to the normal, mastermind where we have the speakers come out and they speak about One Life, so to speak. And this time, the younger generation from Mongolia, they put in entertainment, dance, and prizes and giveaways. And I'll get to that a little bit later, because that really, really made the mastermind something different and really exciting, and it kept people really intensely, their focus was just amazing. And I would say by the end of the day that at least 950 people or more were still in the mastermind, in their seats, listening right to the very end, until Simon said, thanks very much. But I'll go through a couple of other things here. We had obviously the LED screens, about 30 foot high by about 40 foot wide, and then 6 total screens around the outside, which gave the stage a real depth, a definition of depth, and could be seen from the whole auditorium. It was fantastic. As I said, lots of new speakers, and they were speaking about relevant things that we're going to be faced with in the future, like taxes, assets, tokenization, medical, and property. So, all these things were coming out in this fantastic mastermind. And it was just really amazing to see how it all flowed. The speakers kept the audience engaged. You see just the top photo there on the right, Dao, he had the whole audience on their feet. It was just absolutely amazing. The Black Diamond from Vietnam, that was a real highlight. Anna Marie Pastori, her deal shaker sharing of what's going on in Italy was just absolutely fantastic. That just had so much information in there about the usability and about the creation of usability in Italy, also leading up to the big event in Verona. The other part was there were lots of prizes, and I think this, combined with the entertainment and the different styles of speaking, just made that day that little bit different and very special, and just as I said before, kept the people engaged. So thanks very much to Simon Lee and the Vietnam team for bringing over some prizes from the 5th era, and they were given out periodically throughout the day, and so people were winning things, and that was really good. And at the end of the day, there was a major prize given away, and I'll finish off that at the end of my little speech. But as far as negatives, there were so many little tiny negatives that they weren't noticeable. Honestly, for the first ever expo in Mongolia, you know, when we first did ours, we made mistakes because we were pioneers, so to speak. But these guys have been to other expos, they've seen, they've learned, and they've put it into practice, and they executed with pure precision. And for their first expo, really 10 out of 10. It was fantastic. You know, people come from leaders come from 8 different countries to support them and help them and guide them through getting their expo done. And might I say that the deal shaker side of things, on the next day, 2 floors of 110 plus merchants, and the place was just buzzing all day. You know, look at this, guys. I bought, you know, rings, jewelry, silver jewelry, direct from Mongolia, 100% coin. I've got clothes. I know that Chung Kui, the black diamond from Vietnam, I went to buy some wallets at a table and belts, and I thought I'll come back after I've done a live stream. Next time I come back, they're all gone, and Trung Kui's got them in bags. He's bought the whole lot. There were people buying all sorts of gear, food, registering for property, everything. And Mongolia is known for cashmere, so obviously there were a huge amount of cashmere clothes, shoes, brand name shoes. Everything that you could think of was on display and for sale. Many merchants sold out within the first hour. That was very quick. You know, there was remote control planes. If you've seen a couple of the videos that I've done, there was education. So Mongolian into English. They're quite large on wanting to learn the English language. There was even a stall for that. There was lots of Mongolian, you know, artifacts and souvenirs and that kind of thing. And then obviously we had our pictures, which the lady was doing as well. I think overall, the DS Expo was very well set up, very well managed, and they had a big stage upstairs and obviously portrayed merchants along with customers as well. Oh, and one other thing, the very first book, Dr. Rouge's book, Learning for Profit, that was translated into Mongolian now. So I bought a copy of that, and that's another language that the Learning for Profit book has been translated into. So that is actually growing, which is really good to see. So I'm starting my souvenir collection, Japanese, Mongolian, and obviously the English version. But overall, the DS Expo was an amazing event. From my point of view, after seeing the 5th era, just lacked a fraction of signage on the outside just to let people know and what was going on. In the screen there, you can see that was the property. On the right, the property is still being built, and the property on the left is just about finished, and these will be for 100% coin once everything is up and running. But they were taking registrations at the expo, which was fantastic. This created a massive lineup, as you would expect. So in Mongolia, you can see that you know, some big developments are happening, and the team there are doing an absolutely amazing job. So I'd like to just go on a little bit more, but I want to bring in Eden Chemik's speech, or what she wants me to say in that regard, from the Mongolian team. And Eden Chemik is the first One Life member in Mongolia. She's a diamond now, and you know, heads up Mongolia. And I'd just like to read out to her speech. So events are organized at a very high level, and there are of course pros and cons, and more than 1,100 One Life partners participated in the mastermind training expo. Speakers and leaders from 8 countries supported this event. The DS Expo involved over 108 merchants and made a sale of more than 20,000 beds. So that's pretty incredible, guys. 20,000 beds in one day. Tell me a store that does that. if you can count in euros, it turns out to be 597,000 euros, sold goods for 100%, 80-20, and 50-50 in the OneCoin. There were negatives, yes, but 95% of all the partners and merchants were very happy. Most importantly, she says, all deals were approved for the deal shaker. Merchants were very happy with sales. And the biggest thing that she pulled out of this, and that the whole team pulled out, was a few days before, Simon came in very early, and at the crypto center in Mongolia, they learned about the buying and selling process on the deal shaker. So this made the customer merchant relationship on the day so much smoother, because I can tell you, I was going around buying things, as you can see, and the merchants knew what to do. They were switched on. And if they couldn't scan the code straight away, they would just take a photo of your coupon and they'll do it later on. So really heads up to the training that they were received, the day before, a couple of days before. They were really thankful for Simon and the team coming over and giving that to the whole Mongolian team. And that was their main task, to get it correct, to really create the usability. And they're really grateful for all who came from afar and helping with the organization, the training, and just to make the event a full-on success, which it was. I think the last thing that I'll say that really tops off this event, and it was about the end. We had a car to give away. I don't know if Fred's got that slide, but we had a car that the Mongolian organizers actually were giving away. And at the end of the day, they drew the prize out of a box, all proper and good. You can just see the on the left-hand side at the bottom, the big check that they had in the little screen. And the young girl on the right-hand side of the screen, she's actually disabled, and she's struggling to feed her family, but she is a One Life member. She's obviously, they're all getting enthused and are right into it now. But from the whole thing, it just seemed extremely right that God found the right person to reward, and the right one to help. And the One Life family and company literally also sent from God to as a source of happiness for mankind, which it will be. This young girl came on stage when she won. The emotion was overwhelming, and everybody in the whole place seen that. And this is the power, seriously, the power of the One Life family that created this amazing event. So 10 out of 10 to Mongolia. It was my absolute humble pleasure to bring as much excitement to the stage as possible, and I think we had a wonderful time. The tour was just amazing to see the sights. Let you all look on Facebook, and everyone's got pictures of that. But that the key handover, which Simon did at the end of the day, had everybody really emotional, and it just topped off what was an absolutely fantastic event. So together for more, one for all for one. Thanks, Peter. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Mike. It was an amazing presentation, and there is a lot of things going on in your expos, and I love it. So there's a lot of momentum. Thank you very much for sharing.
Welcome.
So to the next speaker, thank you, Mike. To the next speaker, this is a lady from Russia. This lady hosts the franchise for the biggest country and that's Russia. See, she's a GLG member, and I've met her several times, and she's always on edge and a very, very sharp lady. So let's hear it from Dina. Dina, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Peter.
Perfect. So you can take the control now. It's all yours.
Okay. I hope you can see me. So I would like to say thanks so much that you invite me for this webinar, and I'm happy to stay among these speakers. Very positive, very energetic men. So I will try to explain a little bit my story and what's going to happen in Russia. So as Peter told that I'm a Russian, so I will speak in Russian English. So a little bit like this. Okay, I will turn my video and show the screen. Wait a little bit. Okay, so yes, my name is Dina SINYAGINA, and I'm Russian franchise holder. And actually, first of all, I would like to say to the company, thank you and my appreciation, because for this trust and for this responsibility. Actually, Russia is a very big country, and I think we could organize all regions and all work, I think, pretty well. So I would like to share with you about what we did for 4 months, because officially we started our work 4 months ago. And first of all, so what we did for these 4 months. First of all, we opened our site, what was created for the merchant. So the site could help, like always, I stay in one life for 4 years, and always I think and I wanted to bring all information about one life, about deal shaker, about maybe some speech of the speakers on YouTube, in the same, like the same one place where you can get all information. So, and actually we started to create it, and soon it will be finished, and it will be really a good place to take all information what you need, and it's in Russian language. So, and we created the place where a merchant can get communication with us as franchisee very fast. So if you have time, please check our site. It's dealshakerrussia.ru, and you can find, okay, it's in Russian language, but you can find how we organize that. So, and for these 4 months, we sign up 12 contracts with sub-franchisees. So we did not only point them, we started to work, and we have a contract with them as a Russian law. So we have really something like not against the law. So we started to work with them as an agent, and they work in 28 regions in Russia. And around these 4 months, we held 14 events. It was, some of the event was really big. Okay, it's not like Mongolia. Mongolia, actually, it's the first very, very big event, I think, as Expo. But what we wanted to do, we wanted to put many small events in the regions, because for some people it's not so easy to go always somewhere, to spend money for transport, for traveling. So we wanted to bring all ecosystem in their place. So we created small events, but some of them was big, like, okay, it's not 1,000 people, but it was like 200, 300 people, and around 60 merchants. And what I'm proud that we have really, our merchants understand the idea very well. So we don't have deals for 50-50. Almost all deals we have like 100% or 80% to 20, and 20% is fiat currency. So what is our vision about ecosystem? Of course, we see around the world that a lot of real estate going to accept 100% OneCoin. Maybe some cars, something huge things. But what we wanted to do, we wanted to make some base. So our goal now, our point is first of all create services. For example, hotels, taxi, beauty salon, maybe private hospital, dental clinic. We have many dental clinic who accept 100% OneCoin in different cities. Nail salon, massage. So first of all, we want to create services because people need it every day. So of course, besides services, people need to eat. So we bring dairy products and restaurants in our ecosystem in Russia. So step by step, in each city, coffee shop, some restaurants start to accept OneCoin as a payment. The third thing is clothes. Of course, like if you come for the expo, any expo what we have, it doesn't matter, mini or big expo, you can see a lot of coats, even fur coat, trousers, blouses. So, you know, actually, we have one sub-franchisee in Tolyatti, it's the city, and she explained in previous webinar what was for Russian people. She explained that they almost have everything. So for this moment to use, so they don't need even fiat currency. So maybe 70% of their needs they can spend in OneCoin. So actually, I think it's our goal, the main goal. So, and after we start to bring travel, we start maybe to bring real estate and step by step. So this is what we are doing now in Russia. So 12 sub-franchisee. Okay, you can see them in this screen. So this is the screen where you can see events, what we already held in Russia. Some of that event I will explain a little bit later. So, and I would like to share with you what kind of event we have till until the beginning of 2020, but I think it's not like that. So let's wait. So you can see here we have around 12 events, but it's like till the middle of March. But actually, after some events what we already had now, many people asking us to make mini expo even more than we have. So for this moment, we have around 25 events till the middle of March. So, and if I say mini expo, it's not like mini. Sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's 200 people. So, okay. And before this event, just wait, please. It's a little bit problem with technical things. Okay, I cannot find. So the same time when it was Mongolian event, we had event in Vladivostok. It was not very big amount of people, but it was around 320 people, around 60 merchants. And actually we calculate, because I'm the person who like facts and numeral, so I'm not so much emotional, but I like everything like straight away and facts. So we have 7,830 products, and almost all products was up 80% of one. So I think it was good enough, because for this place it was the first event. So it's Vladivostok. It's around 8,000 members stay there. So for the next event, we're supposed to bring much more people. So you can see that people bought fur coat, that there is a dairy products. that we have good show program there. It was not so much beautiful like Mongolia. Actually, when I see the event in Mongolia, everything in blue, I wanted to make something the same. Maybe not blue, maybe pink, or I don't know, yellow or some other colors, but it was really amazing. So the stage was really very, very beautiful, and we need to bring and to study in that. So, but this photo from Vladivostok event, and people enjoy a lot. So after that, they created 5 mini expo during 3 months. They will have, and not around exactly, 3 crypto center they will open during these 3 months. So I think it was the good result after the one event. So, and what I would like to share with you, one more thing. I want to share with you about our next event, so which will be very soon. And unfortunately, maybe this event will go the same date as a European event. So it's not so much, it's not competition because everyone goes there, but still, we think we will try to create something really very amazing. So we have only 23 days, but almost everything is done. So we have around 200 merchants. We have, and these merchants is really, just I will share with you. And this merchants is really, this is, if you can see my screen, this is our site of the event. You can see the 23 days, so it's remind us that it will be very soon, so we need to concentrate much more better. So we have 4 amazing speakers. When I think about that, I think everyone has their own direction. What I know about Adil, he is very good about, because he's Black Diamond, so he's supposed to be good to build one life as a structure, as a network marketing. So we would like to hear from him that he's sharing with us how to do that in the best way. So, and he is franchisee of India. The next speaker, I'm so much proud because this person come to Russia first time, and he come for our event. So he's franchise holder of Trinidad and Tobago, King James. And this person talking always, if somebody heard his Zoom call, he's talking always about One Academy, how much is important. And I think he has this direction in our event. And of course, he will share with us why OneCoin. The next speaker, he is the organizer of, I think, very brilliant, very well organized event in Bali. I was surprised about mastermind event. Maybe first time in my life I see so much well-organized event in one life. Actually, I would like to say bravo, because usually, okay, I did not go to Australia. I heard that only in Australia was very good. But in the event where I attended, it was the best one. So we would like to know that he will share how to make very professional way to organize something, because I think if you are professional, everything goes very well. If you every time missing something, so it's not. If you are not in the right time, if you are always something losing, so we want to study how to do the best. And the next speaker, he's calling himself Nikolai because he was living in Russia for 17 years. He is the franchise holder of Vietnam, one of franchise holder, and he will explain us how to build ecosystem, how they built in Vietnam, because the Vietnam is example, of course, for all countries, how to build ecosystem, and we would like to add something what we are missing. So I think the best team. But what I want to tell, we won't accept our main speaker. We invited all our sub-franchisee for this event with teams. So it's the really people who has practice, who knows how to build ecosystem in their region. So if somebody of you, after hear about Mongolia, after hear about my speech, after all amazing events what you see in the chat, want to join and feel and experience how to spend one, how to organize, how to build, how to be in the right time, and to know how to bring it to your country, please come, because you still have time to get a visa and join our event. So this is, I can share with you, this is organizer, and we will have a gala dinner, what will be with some special things. The first person who did it, it was from Romania, Cristi Calina. He did Miss One Life. So we want to do the same way, maybe not so big, but with the real One Life girls. So 20 girls, okay, it's like from 20 years old to 40, will join our beauty contest. And this beauty contest will be organized with the professional beauty agent, not beauty agent, so beauty contest agent. And actually this person will sell by OneCoin franchising of beauty contest. And really this beauty contest is very famous in Russia. So I think we will have very good experience. I want to invite you one more time. All details you can get in our site. You can see now it's nsk.expods.ru. So, and you can contact me. You can see my phone number if you are interested in this event. So actually my time, I think, is over. And I'm happy about that. Okay, Peter, thank you so much.
Perfect, Dina. Perfect. Thank you very much. Well, Russia is rocking. There is a lot of things happening. So great, Dina. Now you can rest. And well, the next speaker and the last speaker I have already introduced to you. And I'm looking forward very much to hear from this guy. So please, Thanh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I do. I do. Thank you very much.
Right.
Yes.
So let's go ahead. The stage is yours.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Hello to all of you. Even it's like 1 a.m. in the morning in Australia right now. But I'm so excited, very excited, guys, at this time. But hearing what happening from the previous two speakers is making me feel like start pumping and working. I don't want to sleeping. It's so excitement. So firstly, take this opportunity. Thank you so much, Fred and Peter, for what you have been done and continue doing this, bringing everyone together, organize this sort of webinars, bringing all the leaders all together, and bringing a lot of good stuff to the over 3.5 million members around the world. So thank you. You guys done a very great job so far. Thank you very much. Secondly, thanks to Michael. You have done so good job in Mongolian. Excellent job, guys. You are actually flying high now, become a strong eagle now. So thank you very much for being with us at the team, working like a real leaders and pushing to the max of limits, supporting the team, supporting the whole ecosystem, using what your knowledge and helping supporting everyone. So thank you very much, Michael, for what your contribution. I'd like to congratulate Mongolians event organizer. You've done a great job. We've been done a lot of deal shakers, expo or events, and we know how hard work it is to bringing to that sort of level. And yes, you've done that. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for all of your work, bringing the benefit of nearly 3.6 million members around the world. because of that job, we're helping increasing the value of our OneCoin. So thank you very much for all of your work out there, and continue pushing, guys. Every leader doing the same will bring in the best result for all of us. So congratulations and thank you very much for what you have done. And Dina, wow, so amazing, beautiful ladies, strong mindset, and wow, professional work that you have done there with the team. Organized so many mini expo, or what we call is a bazaar around the country. Wow, what you have done out there, supporting the team, the country, helping everyone can come and using the coins or exchanging coin with products. Wow, beautiful. That's what we need. What we need right now. So yes, thank you for all your work, all the speaks you just share to the world, right? Just a few minutes ago. So thank you very much, Dina. Well done, good job, and continue with that, supporting the team. Okay, thank you so much. I'd like to thank a few things from the corporate, what they have done in the past few months. Is really something deep in my heart. I have the opportunity to come back there to Sophia office a few weeks ago, and seeing what they've done, the whole corporate management team is really touching, and I feel it. I feel sorry for all the pressure, what happened right now. But they handle very beautifully, doing things day and night, all the work they have done for us, for the benefit of all of us. So I really take this opportunity deeply inside of us. Thank you very much for what you have done so far and supporting us, the One Life Networks, because of all your work, making us want to contribute more. We don't want to give up, but we want to do it more, to bringing the most support, working together, so we can bringing this to the next level. So yes, once again, thank you very much for all the corporate management team who helping us, and all your effort out there. So thank you. And yes, we've been listening to a lot of webinars on the last few weeks. There are many things that we've been talking about, and yes, so we're very excited to see a lot of expo around the world supporting the usability of our OneCoins, and yes, we really want to pump up on that, and really want to use whatever we got and pushing our OneCoin value to the max level. So for that, we and the same team actually working out day and night, and come up with the idea, what we call is a OneDream Club, where we can support the usability. We want all of us, 3.6 million members, can be use the coins every day, daily. Yes, we have expo everywhere. We have bazaar, which is good, but it can be once a month, twice a month. But we can't come and use the coin in bazaar every day. So this is why the idea of OneDream Club. We want to create something that people can go there and use the coin every day. So this is why we have the OneDream Club there. In here, we have the restaurant where people can come and enjoy the food, because what important for us, food and drink for our bodies is very important thing. So we focus on that. We have restaurant where people can come there and enjoy the food. It's a vegan food, guys. but even it's vegan food for the meat lover, you can come and try. Our purpose is want to creating the food that people eat, and they don't feel like they are vegan. Okay, it's at least 4 and 5 star standards. We cook it nicely. We asking people from the 5-star hotel come and cook here for us in the for supporting our OneCoin usability. We want the high standards quality at the lower level of the price as we can to support people. But the best thing is people come here exchanging the discount coupon at the right price, the right rate, guys. So it's if the coin is 29.85, you go there exchange at 29.85. So yes, we want this at the right price, bringing the value at the high level as we can. So we also have a coffee shop in there, so people can go there and enjoy coffee and other drink as well, guys. Exchange it with OneCoin. We also understand that a lot of people go around and learning something. They have to pay fees to go into the door, like events, so they can have opportunity to learn something. So here we create something inside the building. We have a meeting room where people can, or our One Life member can come there, order food and drink. They can have the room, sit down together and share information or meeting right there for free, ladies and gentlemen. So we trying to offer as much as we can for everyone come together, sharing information and learn from each other. But ladies and gentlemen, when we making money, we can use the coin at the right price. And what last we want? We want to look good and beauty, right? So this is why we combine the spa and beauty there, servicing for the people as well. So all the ladies, all the men, if you want to really look good, come to OneDream Club and try the real usability for food, drink, and also spa and look good at the same time, you know. So the idea is not stop from there. We just got this shop opened not long ago. We're trading and it's been beautifully smooth and good now. Deal also in deal shaker, and we test it out. Everything is well and good right now. So we like to expand it, and from Vietnam, we like to actually build from the north to the south. Every village, every city, we want to have it at least one OneDream Club in there to provide the real usability for everyone, for our OneCoiners in Vietnam. But it's not stopping there, guys. We're actually looking for investor working with us or leaders with the full potential can working with us, building this sort of ecosystem into the whole world, into your country. We expand every country. My purpose, our team really want to do this and pushing this to wherever have OneCoin, there will be have OneDream Club. And ladies and gentlemen, what we have, we will keep. And our final purpose goal is, once all this build well, we like to have actually a hospital. OneDream Hospital will come along after this to helping the poor people. And when like people in the village or people actually have no ability to pay for hospital fees, they can come to OneDream Club Hospital, and we will offer them the best that we can, or even they can come for free. So this is something that we want to do, and we really want to do this as quick as possible to support our OneCoin usability, to support the people who need it. And the idea is for globally. So that's it for me. I like to thank you very much, all of you, listen to our webinar tonight. And yes, all the leaders around the world, I have a little request for all of you. If 3.6 million members, every one of us doing the same like this, we actually can change the world. Each of us do one thing a day, mean 3.6 million things that can be done in a day. So I know a lot of One Life members, we sit back, relax, and wait for CoinGo exchange. But think about this. If everyone put all your efforts working together, build something like this, and everyone can have the usability, do we still need exchange? We really don't. We've been using it. We don't need the exchange. This is why we need to build something like this, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone will come and use it, okay? So the address for the OneDream Club in Vietnam is number 18 Cộng Hòa Street, Ward number 12, District Tân Bình and Ho Chi Minh City. So come there and try the real usability, okay? So that's it for now. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for helping me. Thanks. See you then.
Hey, Tom. Thank you very, very much. It was a lovely presentation, and you guys are doing an amazing job. And I really love what you said in the end there. And we can do the difference together, and that's all very, very important. And if more people did something, well, you will see what will happen. So the future is looking very, very interesting, and we will just keep on working for it. So I want to thank you, Thanh, and I want to thank you, Michael, as well, and Dina also for making this webinar possible. And for the rest of the day, the morning, the evening, for Thanh it's night, I guess. I wish you a very, very good one, and we're looking forward to hear from another couple of speakers the next Wednesday. So thank you very much for this webinar. Hard work. Bye bye, guys.